is called the Colchen Nerneath, the Casket of Tears, and long has it been hidden, deep in the bowels of Middle-earth.
Something terrible was sealed inside. Something that wants to get out.
Now a brutal adversary has come, seeking to release the darkness trapped within the casket.
If it is opened, and he is freed, then the final battle will begin, and all of this will end.
Once we have what we need, you may burn this place to the ground. Middle-earth stands on the edge of a knife. Its fate rests in the hands of a fellowship of unlikely heroes.
You're playing fire, and you're gonna get burned right now.
My name is Ellerina, Princess of Mirkwood.
He, in one motion, draws the arrow up out of the ground, draws back, and fires.
Perfect elf shit. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, you clever little hobbit.
Thank you, my princess. So I bust out of the front door, and I'm like, you bitches, get out of here! And I give it like a wang-a-dang on the stones, like...
Everything seems to dim as this blade is drawn.
I bring my sword up underneath him and rend him and like carve him in half.
Kinda in over your head here, don't you think?
I'll scoop up the axe, angrily say, don't touch him!
If that
Neon Way.
woman makes any like violent or like dangerous moves towards Morinor or Neon Way, I will loose the arrow.
You never come back to the Shire again.
This is Athroplay, an actual play RPG podcast brought to you by the folks behind the Athrobeth podcast. Join us as we explore the lesser-trod paths of Tolkien's Legendarium through role-playing games. Coming soon to everywhere you get podcasts.
Premiering February 18th from the creators who brought you Castaway. Get ready for Love After Life with your first ever Eternal Love match.
Hey, I'm Anthea, and I'm looking for love after life.
Thea took the world by storm in 1971 alongside her band with the release of their first album, Covet Rust. For the next several years, Covet Rust led the charts with mellow rock hits like Soft Sky and The Roots That Tether Me, making Anthea a name to remember. While she didn't say much about her personal life, she certainly kept the tabloids guessing with late nights and a noticeable closeness with her bandmate, drummer Summer Bailey. But it all came to a halt in 1985 when Anthea disappeared from the scene and seemingly the world. But in 2008, we heard chart topper Let Me In alongside a commercial for Synthetic Blood. It's been 17 years since then, and Anthea has had the fame, the fortune, the parties, but what she's looking for now is a love that lasts forever.
I don't want chocolates and roses. I'm looking for someone who would die for me. And that took sacrifice.
Hello everybody, my name is Yorgos Dent. I am a 43-year-old family medicine practitioner in the great city of Kansas City.
Hey there, I'm all packed up for the first season of Love After Life. I should probably introduce myself. My name is Sloane Stark. I'm a professional athlete.
I'm Emily, pronoun she, her, 28. I am sending in this tape to hopefully be part of the show. I've been one of Anthea's biggest fans.
Hi, I'm Inks. I'm a model, a content creator, and technically an influencer, but mostly I'm someone who gets invited places.
My name is Dave Bishop. I am, in my day job, a biochemist. And for fun, I like to do some spoken word poetry and dabble in the arcane arts, creating magical elixirs.
I'm used to being the most interesting person in the room, and Anthea feels like someone who wouldn't get bored, and that immediately caught my attention.
If I had dreamed 1,000 dreams, I never would have dreamed that this would be the one that came true.
I just want to find love. I'm looking for the one, and I got a good feeling about Anthea. I do. I just want to learn more about her.
Really would just love the chance to meet Anthea, and I think I would be, maybe, hopefully, a good partner to her.
If that sounds like something you're ready for, give me a call. We'll set something up.
Honey, I didn't come this far just to leave hungry.
Feel like this is a sign. And maybe it's finally time for me to open up a little bit and try to find love and make this dream come true.
What's up, gamers? I have to admit, this announcement's a little unusual. It's still your boy Keats, but this time, I've got an announcement for one banging goth babe in particular. Anthea, I hear you've been looking for an immortal companion. Trust me, it doesn't take eyes of thunder to find this beast. When I tell you that I'm the alpha you're looking for to sit next to you for the rest of your life, you're gonna see it when I come and rock your world.
Oh, hey, what's up, gamers? Welcome back to Inferno. How's everybody doing?
Of course it would, Sean, just I was sneezing.
Perfect timing. It's all good. Our prophet is making dinner, and they will be right back. So don't worry, we're all here. But the prophet has priorities, which are correct.
They're making food on a cliff.
We're just like a little campfire. It's a little stovetop. Oracle is helping. Having a little amp as a sous chef is really funny. Sorry, I looked at the chat and I shouldn't have. I'm sorry, Gabby. I didn't warn you about my haircut. I'm sorry. I got a haircut, guys. Anyway, I'm so thrown off now. I gotta go. I've been perceived. This is bad. Oh no.
You've had hair this whole time?
I didn't know people were watching until just this moment. Hey guys, welcome back to hell. It's all good. We're here. We're in the chasm. When last we were all together, you guys had a conversation with an ancient god, Pluto, Hades, he of many names. He was a giant wolf-headed skeleton covered in gems and jewels and gold and coins, chained to a wall, and kind of okay with it, which was weird. He was not super bothered. A deal was struck. There's absolutely a giant question mark behind that deal because y'all didn't commit to shit. You said, we'll try to help round up all these extra souls that have flooded into your domain. Try being the operative word. And with that promise, with that deal struck, Pluto agreed to give some lenience and maybe have some sway with some of the guards, and gave you all the knowledge that if you once you get past the River Styx, there is a certain watchtower to head towards for some guards that will be more easily swayed to your side to let you through. The prophet, being a little bit concerned with the energy of their party, decided I'm just going to go off and maybe do my own thing. But before they did that, they strummed an epic strum on the lyre and helped put a guardian keeper devil to sleep, allowing for the serpent to destroy them and just really fuck them up. Now, listen. So now I think we still have a giant Snorse. Our Snorse has arrived. I think we still have a giant serpent, and some errant damned souls, and we have a prophet. So we have returned back to the chasm. You know you need to get to the River Styx. Unfortunately, what blocks your way is the muck and mire of the runnels of the storm of the hurricane 2 levels above, the muck from the pit, and 2 circles of damned souls rolling giant boulders in opposite directions, clockwise and counterclockwise, blocking your way. So what would you all like to do? Where would you like to start?
We got to get across that river of rocks. We've got a very long creature, me, the Snorse. And as I suggested last time before we left off, I am gonna, I guess, start wriggling my serpentine body to make a bridge for the others to go across, unless you just want to hop on my back, because I'll give you a look and then just start slithering towards the rocks.
I think the saying picks up what you're putting down. I think there's an understanding there. I don't need to overthink this scenario. Person's offering to give a ride, be a bridge. Why not take that?
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. And Prophet, you have gone off away from the group a little bit. What would you like to do?
How wide is it where I need to cross?
Oh, you guys are so far away from the river. Like, you guys are going to have to travel towards it. Like, you're not even close to the... You got to get to the people that are...
So can I just stay, like, 30 feet behind everybody?
Yeah. If you want to tail everybody, absolutely. Absolutely. Perfect. Okay. So, as this level of hell is going to work, you guys are actually going to roll for encounters to see what happens.
Oh, joy.
So let's have our serpent roll first. Abby, I would like for you to roll me a d10, please.
Terrifying ask. That I can do. I'm going to be using my cotton candy dice today.
Ooh.
All right, that's a 3.
A 3. Perfect. Okay, so does everyone, not everyone, so does the pagan and the saint and Eurydice, do you guys ride the serpent or do you wander along?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely riding the cyclone here. I'm aboard the Snorse.
Save a saint, ride a serpent.
Exactly. You know, all life begins from a decision involving a serpent. Why not keep the trend going? So I'm just clinging to the back as my past selves have been wont to do. And if the pagan is also aboard, I'd probably want to ask them a question.
You can ask the pagan a question.
Cool.
Whether or not they are particularly thrilled about it is a whole other story, but you can ask.
Valid. I think the saint is, atop the Snorse, taking in the bizarrety of the situation, watching the serpent basically take control of the last battle, the prophet wandering off, our tiff, and just considering the weight of everything, and kind of unprovoked out of nowhere looks at you, Pagan, and says, "For what it's worth, I'm sorry."
How long have we been stuck together?
I should have.
Time has no meaning, just so you guys know. So, like,
long enough.
an eternity and no time at all.
Thank you, God. Here's the question, ponders time, and says, "I acknowledge that this could have come sooner. I also acknowledge that I've had, for lack of a better term, my head up my ass. I can very clearly see that we all have different strengths here, and it would be foolish of me to assume that I am the most worthy of all of us to lead the charge, as it were. Clearly, we are a unit broken and can't agree, and we're atop of a snake, and my own decisions have landed me where I'm at. So I'm proposing, at the very least, I know we've been in sort of a truce, a relationship of convenience, but
stalemate.
A stalemate is a good word for it. You're so right. I would like to defer to you more. I would like to learn what you know. I think your knowledge and skill set may be more useful, and maybe we can meet in the middle of our various beliefs and understand this wretched world better."
The pagan, for a moment, looks confused, looks down at the Snorse, looks at you, looks up at the sky, question mark. Are you saying that maybe you're not always right?
There's a scripture that suggests that it is easier for a rich man to pass through the eye of a needle. No, a camel. See, I don't even know my verses correctly. It is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich and prideful man to enter heaven. And I'm starting to believe, and I'm starting to recall that there may be reasons why I'm here. And frankly, every time I've tried to exert my knowledge of what I know of this place, I am proven wrong over and over again. But your belief system, at least partially, seems more in line with what we're encountering. I'm not saying we have to be friends, and I'm not saying you have to like me, but I am saying I recognize where I'm at and what the situation is, and that you may be more better equipped than I gave you credit for. Clearly.
Oh, sacrilegious.
Thank you, Serpent. Thank you for...
Thanks, Norse.
Thank you for your input. I value you as a teammate.
The pagan narrows their eyes, very clearly not quite trusting what you are saying to them, and very slowly holds out a hand.
A very hesitant, limp handshake is met back with you. It's okay.
And you feel nails dig into your wrist as they yank you forward.
Okay.
You
sure.
fuck this up for us. You burn first. And I release it.
Oh, I remembered something recently. I don't know what it means yet, but there's a piece of my history that I'm trying to understand. And if it means what I think it means, I think it means I have to trust you, and you have to trust me. So Not a friendship, not an allyship. This is still of convenience, I will admit, but more than a truce. A concessions, if you will. I'm choosing to trust you.
They glance up at the sky. Oh, look, a flying pig. All
Where?
right then. It's an expression.
My, is that a snowy cat I see? I never thought I'd hear it.
That's gonna take some getting used to. He didn't used to do that, right? That's new.
Just one big golden eye winks using that facilitating membrane.
That's adorable. A plus.
Looks at the camera, winks. That's all, folks. Black circle.
Kanto 5 is done. That's it. We won, guys.
We did it, guys. We solved hell.
Okay, Serpent.
Pass.
I think it's safe to say that us three are unified here. Now we have the daunting task of retrieving our prophet. So clearly my methods have been lacking. So what are your thoughts on the subject, you two?
I mean, they were pretty clear they don't want to be with us, so I'm not going to make them.
Horses and water and leading, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Camels
Eurydice,
and needles.
Eurydice speaks up at this and says, that might be true, but they also have the lyre, which will be might be the only way out of hell. And as a reminder, because you all know, I told you guys in the last canto, the lyre has been explained that it can, it has an effect on, if played correctly, it has an effect to change the mind of an infernal being. So there is a thought of using the lyre to convince Lucifer himself to let you all pass. Or something else. And right now, that very powerful artifact is in the hands of your errant prophet.
We'll say the snore stops in its slithering a moment. If you ever watch like a snake sit on like something moving, it's very unnerving. Like their flesh sort of like molds with it. You can see the way that their ribs sort of facilitate, locomotion. And she turns and she looks at you, this diamondback rattlesnake's face, and it seems genuine. Like the glint in her eyes is that of concern.
Well, I can't say I relish the thought, but I've never been opposed to grave robbing.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can just, if they get themselves killed, we can just go and get the lyre.
Now, we don't actually die here, though. That was explained to us from the get-go.
I imagine like it's around their rattle, but the serpent just rattles their rattle and the clink, clink, clink of the lantern. One way or another, they're coming back to us, is the implication.
Yeah. True.
I have made my bed. I must lie in it. I have no choice but to trust you too. I made a promise. I'm going to have to keep it.
Hold on tight before you have a connection.
I'm okay.
And she's just going to launch.
I physically have a mind anymore.
See, the pagan listened when the serpent said, hold on tight. So the pagan is holding on tight.
Oh, yeah, good.
Oh, God. Stab right into the...
I start holding it like a biker's girlfriend. I'm just like clinging.
Rodeo!
What is everybody's passive perception?
18.
15, boss.
Passive. Been a minute since I've read this sheet. I swear to God, I know this.
It should be at the bottom of the first page.
Abby, pick a number 1 through 20.
17.
17.
You said the bottom of the first page?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's below where your skills are.
Okay, that can't be right.
She says if she didn't figure this out 3 seconds ago.
Hey, you
It's
know,
also
it's not
10
about
plus your
winning, it's
perception,
all
if you know
about-
your perception bonus.
What is it? It's perception plus a proficiency?
10.
10. Yeah, 10. Yeah.
Okay, so my perception bonus, passive perception is 18.
Perfect. Including the exile, who is also here and very quietly just hanging out. On
My
a
God,
serpent.
you're still here.
Yeah, I can't leave.
You've been
It doesn't
so
end well.
quiet. So many things have happened.
Listen, you guys are all very loud and dramatic. I don't have to say much. I can just be here. Everybody. So while the saint is being distracted by, oh God, you're still here. Everybody else notices two devils flying towards you, and I would like for you all to roll initiative, please.
Rud. That's a good way to make my 15 of perception not matter. Like, you're distracted by a guy you forgot about.
It's roll high, baby.
One. For a total of 1.
Hot.
Okay.
Total of 10 for the saint.
Thoughts, prayers. For the serpent, that is 23.
Fuck you.
You don't need thoughts or prayers.
I do. I rolled a 1.
You do for sure.
8?
But at 8 for the
That's
that
not
sounds about
good
right.
that I'm the
What
second highest.
Was yours an actual? Oh yeah, because you don't have dex. Prophet. I mean, a pagan doesn't have dex. I forgot.
Yeah, so the serpent goes first, and then we take a nap, and then we all go.
Well, let me see how the exile does. I didn't.
Unless the demons.
All right. You know what? Yeah, it would make sense for me to actually roll for my people, huh?
Nah.
Hey, bad guys. What's
I
up?
think they all rolled a 0, actually, on their d20.
Yeah, they're just really lost. It's very hard. I don't know what to do. All right. Okay. Yeah, Serpent, you are very with it, and you look up and you see these two devils flying in, brandishing their weapons, and getting prepared. One is actually looks like it's getting prepared to fire a longbow at you all. What would you like to do as you are still in your Snor's form?
How far are we from the shore?
You're still really far. Like it's going to take you a long time to get through there.
All right. So it looks like my job is to be the battle bus. That I can do. I forget what the rules in D&D are for dodging, but I would like to make an acrobatics roll to make myself more difficult to hit. It's not going to be fun for y'all on top of me, but I'm about to, snake, like where it just slides through. It's just going to be patterns and zigzags.
Technically, that's just the dodge action, which doesn't require a roll.
Yep, I'm dodging.
Yeah, you're a rogue, which you might have. Actually, I don't know what you have in your serpent form. That's different because you are right now.
Can a snore sneak attack?
No, I'm not I'm a giant snake. I don't think I get uncanny dodge. I am uncanny.
No, just uncanny. Perfect. Now, above table, I will let you guys know you're not getting to the river until the end of this campaign. Like, this is going to be 6 sessions of getting to a river. So, full transparency, don't worry about trying to get there.
Yeah, Abby.
I just don't want you to waste your turn if you want to do something else. I'm just saying.
What if we roll a lot of 20s right now?
hey, listen, if you roll a lot of 20s, then that's going to give me about 3 months off from Inferno. So I guess thank you. I don't know.
Right, gang. 7 20s.
I need a
420s. We spend the next 2 hours just rolling d20s. Like, hey, listen, we really love your game and we wanted to play in this game, but also fuck your game.
I was given a goal. I'm sorry.
All right, let me rephrase that then.
Yeah.
Instead of the shore, where's the nearest solid ground?
Okay.
Are there any breaks within the centers?
No, you're not. No, you're on. You're not even close to the centers either. Like you're heading there, so you're still an open plain.
We
You're
just got here. We're
with
at
like
the lip
rock
of the cave.
with rock structures coming out. So there's places to hide. There's a bunch of stuff, but it's like it's like you're out in the open plains with.
Gotcha. Okay.
Puts hand on Abby's shoulder. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Darn.
Two of them.
All right, and I will still be ducking and weaving. It's just I'm going to aim for the nearest shelter. I want to make us hard to hit as possible because you're all on top of me.
Roger.
Great. Awesome. Okay. So if anybody tries to attack you, they will be rolling at disadvantage. So is there anything else you want to do? Any kind of bonus actions? You do have giant venomous snake. Giant poisonous snake. I hate that it's poisonous, guys. It's my least favorite thing. It's just wrong, guys. So that character sheet, that stat block is correct though for 5e, by the way. So anything that giant venomous snake can do, you can do. Just FYI.
Nice.
Is there anything else that you want to try to do for your turn besides movement and dodging?
They aren't within biting range, so I'm just gonna. Right now, we're focused on defense. If it comes to offense, I'm ready to throw fangs.
Perfect. Perfect. The next up are the two devils. So the one with the longbow is going to try to hit you, but they have to roll at disadvantage. So they have 2 ranged attacks. So with disadvantage, the first one's not going to hit because that is a 9. And the second one's definitely not going to hit because that is an 8. So two barbed arrows whiz past your slithering form, going. And then the second one is also still is far enough away, so they're also going to pull out their longbow, but they are going to try to go after the giant, like literal red flag flying, which is the Saint's banner. So they are going to go for the Saint.
Okay.
Listen, you're easy to spot. I don't know what to tell you.
There's also a giant snake.
Well, they figured their their teammate had the snake, so unfortunately they didn't.
It's all good.
Does a 13 isn't going to hit you, right?
Nope.
Perfect. This other one will because it's an 18 on the die. So 22 to hit.
Damn. Big damn.
So sorry. So that is going to be. Listen, it's only 5 piercing damage and 2 necrotic damage.
Shit and damn. Okay.
And then they're also going to be using they're going to keep flying in because they do actually want to get into range to grab you or attack. So that is their turn. Next is the Exile, who rolled a 16. So yay. It's guys, it's a bad day. Everybody who has watched me knows that I roll like absolute dog shit. So this is bad. You guys know that they rolled bad when I'm going first. It's bad here, guys. Exile is going to go ahead and pull out their longbow and attack with their longbow. Oh, crit. They got 1 crit. Okay, so I love hurting myself.
Let's go.
And just so you guys know, because you guys haven't done combat with me, I do the Perkins crit. So max damage, and then you roll your additional damage. Instead of doubling your damage, you just do the max damage and then roll extra.
Oh, it's dagger heart crits. Okay.
Yeah.
Heard, Chef.
So 8. Okay, so 12 to one of these guys. So the exile does 12 damage with bow. All right. Saint, you're next.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little scorching ray action.
Amazing.
I
Perfect.
figure these little bastards are just flying around everywhere, picking at us like those damn fucking devils from the Fantasia cartoon. So I'm gonna scorching ray their asses.
Perfect. Go for it.
I'm going for it. Here I go. I just have to read what scorching ray fucking does. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. I get 2 of them. Watching
And
horror as the
do you want to I'm definitely fine with you doing one towards each one, or do you want to go after the one that you just saw got hit?
think good question. My RPG brain wants me to just take out one at a time. So yeah, let's concentrate everything on the one that got hurt.
Perfect. Okay.
So I create 3 rays of fire. Look at me. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack. Hey, Gian, how do I make a ranged spell attack?
You go ahead and you roll a d20 and you add your spell attack modifier.
That's what I thought. But listen, I run Castaway.
Yeah. Welcome to D&D.
Yeah, go ahead and roll physical for me. And yes, you can add commit to the bit.
One could say. Okay, with my we're in business. That's a 24, baby.
Absolutely hits. Also, as a reminder, the banner is not sullied. Everybody has bless.
Yes.
So don't
That's
forget
another
bless.
reason why I was avoiding the banner for now. Okay, cool. So for the 24, I do 3 Delios of Scorching Ray on this motherfucker. Oh, for each ray, I gotta do for all 3 of them. Okay. If it's a 15 hit.
15 hits.
That's 2 hits. And another 24. How about them apples?
For sure, yeah.
Check this out. 66 of damage, motherfucker. It's 6 plus 14. 24 damage.
Amazing. That one devil goes from looking real cocky and like, oh good, more souls to steal, to singed and really, really bad very quickly.
I just point at him and says, we'll plunge you into the fiery pit soon enough.
You cannot see it, but the serpent rolls her eyes.
I can't see it, but for some reason I can feel it.
Yeah, it's like I'm watching like Avatar animation, like zooming, speed lines, and just Saint having this epic moment with the banner and just going, oh my fucking god.
I feel the eye roll behind your head, like a speed bump.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Next is Prophet. So Prophet, you're back. You're back about 30 feet away from this. So you've got, I would say you're probably 45 to 60 feet away from these combatants, but you do see them attacking. What would you like to do?
So I am going to walk so that I'm not so far away, so that I'm 15 feet away from the combatants. Okay. And I'm going to do Spirit Guardians.
Amazing. Great. Okay.
And they all look like me, by the way.
I was going to ask what your Spirit Guardians look like. Just so many of the prophets just being like, perfect. I think when the Spirit Guardians come out, although I think it's only if something starts in their zone, right?
Okay. Let me see what it says versus what I've seen in things.
Yeah, Matt Mercer, you doing it right?
Let's see, when the creatures, I have no idea.
I believe if for spirit guardians, it's spiritual weapon that you can make an attack with it. I believe with spiritual guardians, it's when somebody starts in like they would take damage on their turn if they are within the range of the spirit guardians, if I'm remembering correctly.
Correct. So with spiritual guardians, whoever is in the radius when it is summoned immediately takes damage, and then on subsequent turns, when it becomes their turn, if they start their turn there, they then continue to take damage.
Yeah, so
whoever is in that radius when she summons it does take the damage anyway.
But I know I can make it so it doesn't affect some people, so it's not going to affect anybody. It's
basically creatures of your choice. So you can basically say, don't hurt the pagan or the serpent, do hurt the saint.
No, I don't want to hit you all. I'm still really annoyed, but I don't want you all to get killed. So I'm just looking super annoyed.
I'm sorry. The saint and the prophet had like a really gnarly breakup 2 cantos ago, and like, so I mean, it get a little bruised, I guess, bud.
It wasn't my fault. I wasn't even here yet.
You should feel about it.
Listen, hey, fun fact, audience, all of these people inherit the misgivings and the misdemeanors of their predecessors.
It's bad here. Mia about this.
The saint sure ain't no saint.
Okay,
I'm still not talking to anybody, but I'm going to but I'm going to make it so it doesn't hit them, but I want to just hit the 2 monsters.
Perfect. Okay, but you want to move forward enough that like when the guardians get summoned, those 2 devils are within the 15 feet?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, great. Then go ahead and you use your movement to move forward there. Go ahead and roll your... Oh no, I have to roll. I believe for that I need to roll a wisdom save.
Yes.
Do you know what the DC is? It should be on your sheet at the top there.
I can tell you when I look at my sheet and look for the DC thing, which is a number that is...
It should be top of the second page.
Oh, second page. Okay, I was looking on the first page.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
17.
Guys, get in the Discord, and I will totally show the beautiful yet so complicated character sheets that Inferno has created. I try to make it easy, but my God. 17? Okay.
Yes.
They both fail. So go ahead and roll that radiant damage.
Okay.
Although
is it radiant or is it...
Are you good? Would you consider yourself evil or neutral?
I think neutral, because I don't like evil people either.
I think that's fair. You're definitely not good. So then radiant damage is what you're going to be doing.
Okay. Let's see. It says...
For evil. A little nasty maybe, but evil?
Listen, neutral, baby. Let's go.
My alignment is little bitch.
You all are annoying, but whatever.
Yeah, but how do you feel about our characters, Zany?
You don't want to know.
We do know, though.
Okay. I guess this the cooldown can be really complicated, guys. Go ahead.
5. So
yes, it is 5.
So 1d8 for each slot around third.
So
that's 5d8 total.
5d8 total, yeah.
Okay. I can do math.
Listen, we're not that. I can't do math. I have my calculator up.
Okay, roll 5 dice. Please be a good roll. 17.
Oh, total damage?
Yeah, 17.
The one that was injured literally is so what? Okay, how do you as spirit guardians do damage? Like, what do they do? How do you want to do this on the one that was very injured? You take down one of these devils.
Well, I can't bully it dead, so
you could.
Well, that's what vicious mockery is for.
They get bullied. like severely.
For some reason, I'm imagining this like you're pointing your finger at them, like you are casting them down from a cliff, like saying, like stone this guy.
So this you dom one of these devils so hard that they cease to exist, basically. This one devil just falls away into ash. Now, what you all know, again, this is for the knowledge of my new players, like yourselves, no one actually fully dies here in hell. So this guy, person, devil, will reconstitute somewhere else. Shout out to my Kanto 4 people. They fought the same devil 3 times and fucked them up all 3 times. It was very funny. So one of those devils is gone with Spirit Guardians. So you have your movement. You did Spirit Guardians. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, just glare at the people and the serpent because I like I said, I don't like them. I'm saving them, but I don't like them.
Amazing. Perfect. And then last but very much not least, Pagan, you have seen all this happen. There is one devil left, looking not great, a little bit not bloodied, but they took the sassing that they just got, they took a pretty good hit from those Spirit Guardians.
I mean, sounds like a them problem, TBH. Fucking rude. Fuck it, I'm gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some
Gloves
fucking
off,
fun.
ass out.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. How far away is this final remaining Mr. Man?
So
More
15
or less
feet,
than 120 feet.
Yeah, very much less than 120 feet. Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Cool. I need him to make a dex save, please.
Awesome. Dex save. Let's go.
And I would like him to fail if you wouldn't mind.
Can you do that for us, Eli?
I mean, Jen told me to do something, so I rolled a nat 1.
Fantastic.
Yeah, brother.
Let's go ahead and roll some d10s as the pagan uses Hector's helm to summon 3 lightning bolts to strike this fucker out of the sky. I imagine the cinematic of the pagan kind of turning, watching one go down, thinking about it, raising a hand to draw energy from this helm, hurl it at this thing. And it takes... Okay. It takes 20 lightning damage as the electricity courses through its sad little tattered wings.
Amazing. It for sure, like, it's the cartoon, like you can see their skeleton through it. And they as it finishes, they hit the ground in a really weak, they really wanted to look like one of those cool 3-point superhero landings, but when you're that injured, it's mostly like
just breaks his knuckles.
He's just he's
Family Guy
struggling.
death pose.
Question. Does this guy take fall damage or is he already dead?
He wasn't far off the ground. He was within 15 feet of the prophet. So he's so injured. He is very close to
Can't he
death.
just fall in a spike pit?
No, it's not
Oh
done
my god!
yet.
Wait, the serpent's mouth. The serpent's mouth is a spike pit.
I was just saying, hey, is it my turn?
Is there anything, Jen? Is there anything else the pagan would like to do with their turn?
I don't think this is worth a wild shape, so no. I'm gonna let the rest of it just happen.
Perfect. Okay.
That was fun. I'm really bad at using my regenerating abilities. This is the game where I'm going to actually use the once per short rest, once per long rest things.
Look at you.
Absolutely love it. Also, Hector's helm. Shout out to Hector, who was killed by being shot to death. That Greek legend said, "I don't know what guns are. What the fuck just happened to me?" Anyway,
Thanks, Pride Stream.
Thanks, Pride. So landing on the ground, actually kind of in front of you, Serpent. It is your turn. There is a crispy, burnt, but still hanging on with us devil.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna use the giant bite attack from the poisonous serpent. I get a 6+ to hit, so jump time. So that is a natural 20 for 26.
Yeah, so so max damage and then roll the extra damage. Let's see how much overkill you do.
Let's see. 12.
Okay. All right. So is that total damage?
Yes.
They're still hanging on. They're still hanging on.
I just imagine, like, you know how like puff adders will chew their venom into their victims? That's what's happening with the serpent right now. I think, like, you know, it's when your food's too hot, you're going, hush, 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 hush. That's the serpent right now.
Does the venomous do they do poison damage?
Let me see, because I was let me roll
D8 poison damage.
D8, let's do it. I'm forgetting something.
Dang, D&D's kind of fun.
It is.
I mean,
yeah.
And y'all play this all the time here?
If you're, I mean, I play it all the time. It's listen, D&D isn't my favorite, but sometimes you just want to hit things really hard with a snake. So
nice,
exactly. It's got to hover the hell out of
started
it.
on D&D politics. I've talked to Grant about this a little bit, and Grant will tell you I don't shut the fuck up.
Hey, Jen, we're in public.
Yeah, and
hey guys, get in the Discord and we'll listen to Jen talk about D&D politics. Let's fucking go.
That's gonna be 7 venom.
Yeah, that does it. That's what does it. So
it takes a second. He's screaming in agony.
Describe to me how injecting this devil full of your venomous your venom ends this devil.
So again, it's like the serpent's doing that. When you're eating food that's too hot, but you're really hungry. So it's not getting injected, it's getting chewed in. So it's really prolonging this devil's suffering. So it's just moments of before he finally just gives out and the serpent just spits him out. And I'm going to end the giant serpent spell because the duration would have ended. Everyone feels like suddenly they're falling on the ground and the serpent in their bandaged form is just, oh, geez.
Well done.
So you are now all out of initiative. Janie, I would like for you to roll me some either insight or perception, whichever you would prefer.
Okay, just waiting for my sheet to come back up. Let's see what I'm better at. My insight is +8 and perception. They're both the same. I guess it's perception.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that to see something.
My D20 rolled 100.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Just the dice really liked me. Or it rolled a 15. 8 plus 7.
Okay.
But you can take the 100 if you want to. I like that number.
I was like, how? I mean,
I have many questions.
I was like, Janie's rolling with different dice, guys. My D20 doesn't go up that high.
Hey, does your D20 look like a bocce ball by any chance?
Your little cannonball. This is a D100, and it's very heavy, and it could really kill somebody. Anyway,
that's my other weapon that I didn't tell you I had yet. It's D100. I just throw it at.
Exactly. You just shot put into people. Anyway, as you are standing here, surrounded by visions of yourself and Oracle, Now, here's another question. So every prophet has changed how Oracle looks for them. For one, it was Chimera. For one, it was the classic imp. And for another, it tended to be a little bit more amorphous and like shadowy. What do you think your little imp familiar looks like? How would you
Keanu
like
Reeves.
them to look?
Keanu Reeves.
Is it sad Keanu Reeves on a bench?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you've got Keanu Reeves sitting on your shoulder, surrounded by you. Brilliant. That's very funny. He goes, Papa, that was very strange. And you notice something, which is as you were trying to be separate from these people, you had the lyre, which gave you this upswelling of like confidence. You're like, your hope had returned and like you were up at full strength, and you have this mote of inspiration, which by the way, you still have. Inspiration is a reroll. If you ever want to use that in the future, you can keep that banked. That's on your sheet. But then as you left them, the further away you got, the colder you felt and the worse you felt. And you realize that partially that's because you were leaving the light of the lantern that is with the serpent. So the lantern is a source of divine light. And if you die, you respawn at that lantern. But it is also a magical item that keeps you all within outside of magical darkness. So even with all you guys have true sight and dark vision and there, if you get away from the lantern light, none of that you can see through.
Yeah, Darkest Dungeons rules. Let's go.
Yeah. So that is something you're like, as you're just add that to your pros and cons of like, I don't like these people, but it means to an end. You know, you're kind of, you feel this pull to stay with this group, at least in the periphery, because of that lantern light and the protection of that.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. Is there anything having that revelation? Is there anything that you say or do surrounded by yourself and Keanu Reeves?
I'll say, can we go 5 minutes without you all almost getting killed?
The serpent just still laying on the ground. You know, if you're gonna pout, you could at the very least say thank you for distracting the devils.
She ate someone.
Yeah. I killed one of them.
So did she.
Okay.
We'll call it a draw.
Is there any need or desire to take any kind of break? By the way, because time is an illusion here in hell and that means nothing, and you guys don't need to eat, sleep, or anything, you guys tell me when you want to take short rests or long rests. FYI.
I'm so spry. Yeah.
The serpent is mentally exhausted. You just gotta drag her off her ass.
Perfect. I would like everybody to roll me perception, survival, some kind of check about your surroundings. Just tell me what it is you're rolling so I can give you an answer.
Oh, same difference for me, so let's call it perception.
Okay.
So I did perception. That's an 18.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
21.
And were you doing perception or what were you doing?
Perception.
Perfect. You're muted.
Bad. 14.
14 perception as well. Perfect. Okay. So for the lower ends, you guys are hearing it's getting a little cacophonous. You hear a rumbling chuckle from back behind you as it appears that Pluto is amused by the entertainment that you guys have provided. And it merges in with the rolling of the rocks and the boulders and the swearing and the anger far ahead of you of the sinners. For the serpent, you are very focused in on looking for, like, you were looking for places to duck and hide, to be a protective place. You were the one who took out that one, I mean, with some help, took out that, yeah, again, the serpent and the prophet, while being very much at odds with each other, have been the 1-2 punch of getting rid of these devils in all the situations that have happened. But you are, as you are traveling, you look and you spot another cave-like alcove, and you can see the movement of these ephemeral souls, but these are not being guarded by anybody. So these appear to be some more damned souls that have snuck into the relative quiet and safety that is this level of hell. I think you all get the impression, especially as having gone through every level of hell so far, this one is kind of nice, which is a horrible thing to say about a level of hell. It's not full of storms. It's doesn't have, I mean, you've seen these devils who are really focusing in on the souls that are meant to be here and are being punished by pushing these rocks. You've seen a few of the errant guards like chasing down the extra souls, but for the most part, they can kind of hide in relative quiet. But they are also not supposed to be here. And that is the conversation that Pluto was having with you all about helping rid them and get them out of this level of hell and get them properly sent to their real end location. So, Serpent, you see another group of these.
Just head on the ground, still laying. Bandaged hand points. Look, locals, go make merry. I am going to stargaze.
I suppose that leaves you and me, pagan. Unless the prophet would like to join us. Good reward, potentially.
I'm staying nearby, but I still don't like any of you.
Don't have to like us.
You just have to work with us.
I was going to make sure you don't get killed.
I think we have that covered.
Horrible.
Really quickly, actually, Janie, I would like for you and Grant to both roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God. The hell's my wisdom? No.
Listen,
a 12?
Wildly. Hey, thanks, Max. Thanks, Max, for making this character.
Bike racks after school, Mags.
Okay, so 17 plus 8.
Plus 8, god damn.
Perfect.
Paladins aren't built like
that. Okay, welcome to, here is the first time that you all get to have an effect on building your character.
Oh, fuck, okay.
You both have a flash of a memory. This bickering, and it brings back something. Prophet, you have the memory of having just bickering with this faceless, very pompous person in the comfort of it's jokingly called a throne room, but it is a place of food and drink and just chilling out. And it's where you will sometimes bring very special clients, maybe. Yes, we'll call it. And you have a memory of debating with somebody who really thinks that they're always right. Tell me how it feels for the prophet to know that you have one-upped and beat somebody in a game of wits.
I think the prophet is very, very smug. And really smug and really happy. Exceedingly happy. But I don't think the prophet like smiles or tries to show the smile, so it's a lot of like hiding behind like a hand or mask.
Saint, you find yourself in a memory in a lavish room full of the best food and drink and comforts with one of the most lively conversationalists you've ever been involved with. You have always been one who is light on their feet and very quick with their words. So this person getting the better of you is a new feeling, but you can tell that they're having fun. How do you feel going up to bat with somebody and actually having a challenge and being bested?
There's an Old Testament prophet, Obadiah, who is chastised for their arrogance and their assumption of wit. I feel small among the heathen, greatly despised. There's that verse that says, "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, and thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. That saint in his heart, who shall bring me to the ground?" And I feel very much so brought to the ground. Thought I had exalted myself as an eagle, but brought down not simply by another person, another wit, a person who has not convinced me of anything, but I recognize where words fail. And in these moments, it is clear to me that it's not just a mortal person defeating me, it is God humbling me, bringing me back down to where I ought to be. A feeling that has been pervasive in this particular circle of hell. Feeling that no matter what I say, nothing gets through to anyone, no matter what verses I recite, no matter what piece of myself I relinquish in a show of good faith, I'm just not trusted. So maybe it is the time for humility, to unsaddle myself from the proverbial eagle I've been riding upon. And I look at the prophet while I have this memory, and I tell them, I don't think I've been a good traveling companion to you in the past little while. I think our relationship has been muddied and murky, and we have not properly addressed that. I don't think this is the time, per se, but I will tell you what I told the others. I don't think my way of looking at our situation has been helpful or 100% correct. And I would like to work stronger together. No one has ever found great success on their own, after all. So I'm choosing to put trust in the rest of you. We have been at a stalemate, to use the pagan's word, and I would like for us to be more unified and seeing things from each other's perspective. So, being the prophet that you are, as we have been calling you, knowing that our companion is exhausted on the ground and that another has offered us a deal to collect souls, what would you like to do in this circumstance?
First, I'm going to look around for the ice skating rink.
Okay.
Because you said you were wrong. So it must have frozen over down here somewhere.
I'm willing to set aside my biases here. I have a certain perception of this place, and it's been challenged consistently, constantly. I think the four of us must have enough pieces to make a full puzzle. So I'm trying to find where the connections are.
Okay, and why do we have to worry about those souls?
If I recall correctly, the skeletal beast we spoke to called itself a lot of things, but apparently we're going with Pluto, is willing us ease of passage for collecting and returning these things to where they're supposed to be. Do I have that right, Serpent? I just call it the ground.
Thumb comes up.
Yeah, see, thumbs up.
Okay. I mean, I don't see why we need to do that, but I'm not going to stop you all. I just would rather get to the river and not deal with all this extra nonsense.
I sadly think the things along our pathway is going to make the river easier to get to. And I just kind of point far off in the distance, and I'm like, I've traveled in my earthly life, and I can tell you that target, we're not hitting it anytime soon. So if anyone can offer us something to ease the burden of it, I think it's something worth looking into.
Yeah, but we're like, those souls are just there. They're not really worth our time, I don't think.
Look, I could give less of a shit what they did to get here, and the serpent finally pulls herself to her knees. But I don't like walking, and it's sure as hell better than sitting here and wondering what comes to us next. Prophet, I don't know about you, but I've read in the Saints book that his Messiah walked through the desert for 40 days, 40 nights, and saw all sorts of temptations?
Not only that, that same Messiah taught that the worth of a soul is limitless, infinite. And that's just in the mortal world. Imagine what could it be worth to someone here.
I think you're missing that message somewhere.
Connecting puzzle pieces, trying to find the common core here. All I know is that thing has a value to them, and they're offering something in exchange.
Okay,
That
I'm not
gets
going
us
to
to the
stop
river
you.
faster, great.
Eurydice kind of grins. What? This is also her favorite show, is watching you all bicker. But Eurydice is kind of standing, arms crossed. And yeah, Prophet, they are currency. You do know about people and their worth and what they can do for you.
Yeah, but why would I give them to somebody else?
Because they're currency.
Mm-hmm.
Because what giving them will get us. I mean, I know that you all took care of those two devils very quickly, but they come back. There's even more of them. And if we piss them off, then that asshole will happily send more our way. So if we can
So what about
smooth
this?
the path.
What if we get those souls to work for us?
The serpent's just going to grin widely through her bandages. There's the greasy palms I knew.
Like I said, it's currency, but it's my currency.
Then you should go gather your currency, should you not?
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry, Your Holiness. I'll help you fill the coffers.
I can't leave you all by yourself. You all get attacked whenever I turn my head.
I mean, to be fair, if your head is always turned, we're gonna get attacked eventually anyway.
I mean, I walk, 30 feet away from you? She was 45 feet away, but I walk 30 feet away from you and you get attacked?
We've been
What's gonna
getting
happen if
attacked
I go
with or
further?
without you. Truly, it just seems like this is hell and we're under constant onslaught, and our real only
Yeah, but when
solutions
you're
are
with
fight our way through
me,
it.
when you're with me, it seems to be, I take care of it. But when I'm not with you, who knows what'll happen?
I mean, why don't you find out?
No, we do need to keep moving forward. So are we going
Yeah, so
towards...
get behind me and I will get in front.
Oh, the leader is here. Wonderful.
Sounds
By all means.
Saint.
Please show us how it's done. Yes.
With that lovely wisdom saving throw, not only
fuck.
do you have that memory, this is just for you.
I was hoping you forgot.
You remember. No, you remember. You're like, oh, I've been brought low. Oh no, I kind of liked it.
Art imitates life. Here we go.
Hey, listen. Here we go. Perfect. All right. So leading the way, the prophet heads towards the group of lost souls, damned souls, hiding away in the alcove. And there's quite a few of them. It's a little, I mean, there's probably about, let's say about 8 damned souls tucked away, kind of hidden and unsure of what to do. They're just all kind of there and hiding at this point. And they shy away from you all as you walk up. You notice that they are much like Eurydice, although Eurydice actually has a little bit more form to her. You all are fully formed. Like you have physical, like tangible skin, and I mean it's covered in things and it's rags and it's a golden deer skull and it's all kinds of things, but you have weight and form. Damned souls that are of the actual dead are ephemeral and are light and don't have weight to them. Eurydice is somewhere in between, because they were given hope by a saint a little while ago in a different canto. So she's got a little bit more form to her as she follows along after you all. Maybe anybody who wants to have eyes on Eurydice, feel free to roll insight or perception.
Oh, I've got eyes on Eurydice, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, back up.
Just looking. What? I can look at the menu and not order.
Trying to look, you know. 17 for what you said, perception or insight?
Or insight.
Well, let's make that insight and make it a 21.
Amazing. Yeah. With that insight, you see, while she has very much a very cool and unbothered way of movement, she is laser focused on that lyre. Her husband's lyre, with power and all it entails.
I simply make a note of it.
Perfect. Prophet, as you walk up to this group of souls with your entourage behind you, what do you do?
I just try to talk to them. Like, oh my goodness, there's more. Some more people got here. Hi. Um, there's some demons. You need to watch out for them.
Go ahead and roll me. So this is one thing that Matt Mercer does that I actually really enjoy, which is roll me persuasion or deception, but do not tell me which it is.
Okay. Dice roller, show up for me again, will you? Okay, I got a 23.
23. One of these souls who has kind of been pushed forth to be the spokesperson just goes, yes, we know. We're trying to hide from them. When something happened back at the gates with Minos and wait, I think it was you all killed him.
Yeah.
And so you're the reason we were able to escape. Oh, thank you. This seemed like the best place to hide, but
it is a pretty good place, but they can find you here.
Oh no, is there a better place we can go? I mean, what should we do?
How about I mean, I only have this sword. Do you have any weapons?
No. We have only ourselves.
Okay, because you could come, we could like stay behind you and make sure you're okay as you find a new place. But I don't have any weapons for you. I just have my sword. I could protect you.
Would you? You're obviously
Yeah.
all very strong. I mean, you beat the king of Crete. That's amazing. So you must be strong, and you've come through and you got past that vicious dog, and oh yes, you're very mighty. You'll protect us?
Yeah. Yeah, you're my friends. I mean, not my friends, but I think we would be if we weren't here. You know?
Yes.
And we've gotten to this far, so this is amazing.
I lean
especially-
into the saint, like, didn't you just say she didn't give a shit about them?
Serpents, just shh. I want to see how this goes.
Okay.
Amazing. With that perception, well, let me roll at disadvantage because these are dumb people. Hold on. All right. Yeah, they're all like, yes, the strong people. Look, you guys have corporeal forms. You must be good. So you have convinced a group of 7 or 8 damned souls who cannot help you at all, but are very handy for bait, maybe. But yeah, they willingly will follow you out. Wow, all of you. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, the more of us there are, the better we can do. So
amazing. I would like all of you to roll me a looking at these damned souls. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 2 for me.
Same.
I got a nat 20 and my perception is +8. So
Well,
28.
thank God somebody rolled well because I rolled a 13.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mine's a
Amazing.
3, actually.
Wow.
Stop the presses, Grant. Rolled a 3.
Hey, it went from. I just didn't want the implication to be that I rolled a nat 1. Okay, I rolled a 2, and I have a +1 in perception.
What's wrong with
All right.
rolling a nat 1, Grant?
Eli's gonna take my eyes or some shit.
Grant, you're gonna get a condition.
In real life, oh god, I'm down to a D10. Oh god,
you're down to a D10, bud. Sorry. Oh yeah. thank you. You all have
we
blessed.
Hold up, gang. This 3 could be a 7.
This
It's a
3 could
7.
be. This 2 could be a 3. It's gonna be a 3.
Yay! Abby and I calling our fucking shots, dude. We're going to the casino after this, Abby. Get your purse.
Wow. I see how it is, white man. You want to take me to the casino?
I live in Las Vegas. I live
It's
in
the
one.
only place to go. Perfect. Prophet, with that nat 20, you are looking over these people. For all of you, there have been situations where damned souls have been familiar to you. Janie, you are looking and you notice one of these souls is laser focused on the serpent.
I'm going to point to that soul. It's like, hey, could you come beside me? I need somebody to like just be beside me so that I feel a little bit more confident.
Of course, yes.
Thank you so much. I know it's weird. It's just I feel like I've helped all of these people, but I feel a little bit alone. So, and you seem less unfriendly than the rest of everyone. Are you?
Anything I can do to assist, of course. I'm happy. Again, you all are so powerful. I can't imagine that there's anything that I could help with, but if I can give any comfort, I'm happy to do so.
Yeah, I'll give you some tips too.
Amazing. Yes, I would love that.
Don't worry, I got you.
Good. So now you guys have your collection of pet souls. And I think that's actually a great place to take our midway break. So we're going to do that. We're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to let my party think about what they're going to do with these human souls, and what Janie's going to do with all of these people that are now currency. It's all good. Stick around. Check out all the cool people in the mid-roll. Support everybody, and we'll be back in 10. So, bye.
Bye. Go to Great Girl.
It is called the Colchan Nerneath, the Casket of Tears, and long has it been hidden, deep in the bowels of Middle-earth.
Something terrible was sealed inside. Something that wants to get out.
Now a brutal adversary has come, seeking to release the darkness trapped within the casket.
If it is opened and he is freed, then the final battle will begin, and all of this will end.
Once we have what we need, you may burn this place to the ground. Middle-earth stands on the edge of a knife. Its fate rests in the hands of a fellowship of unlikely heroes.
You're playing fire, and you're gonna get burned right now.
My name is Ellerina, Princess of Mirkwood.
He, in one motion, draws the arrow up out of the ground, draws back, and fires.
Perfect elf shit. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, you clever little hobbit.
Thank you, my princess. So I bust out of the front door, and I'm like, you bitches, get out of here! And I give it like a wang-a-dang on the stone. It's like...
Everything seems to dim as this blade is drawn.
I bring my sword up underneath him and rend him and like carve him in half.
Kinda in over your head here, don't you think?
I'll scoop up the axe, angrily say, don't touch him!
If that
Neon
woman makes any like violent or like dangerous moves towards Morinor or Neonway, I will loose the arrow.
You never come back to the Shire again.
This is Athroplay, an actual play RPG podcast brought to you by the folks behind the Athrobeth podcast. Join us as we explore the lesser-trod paths of Tolkien's Legendarium through role-playing games. Coming soon to everywhere you get podcasts.
Premiering February 18th from the creators who brought you Castaway. Get ready for Love After Life with your first ever Eternal Love match.
Hey, I'm Anthea, and I'm looking for love after life.
Thea took the world by storm in 1971 alongside her band with the release of their first album, Covet Rust. For the next several years, Covet Rust led the charts with mellow rock hits like Soft Sky and The Roots That Tether Me, making Anthea a name to remember. While she didn't say much about her personal life, she certainly kept the tabloids guessing with late nights and a noticeable closeness with her bandmate, drummer Summer Bailey. But it all came to a halt in 1985 when Anthea disappeared from the scene and seemingly the world. But in 2008, we heard chart topper Let Me In alongside a commercial for synthetic blood. It's been 17 years since then, and Anthea has had the fame, the fortune, the parties, but what she's looking for now is a love that lasts forever.
I don't want chocolates and roses. I'm looking for someone who would die for me. And that took sacrifice.
Hello, everybody. My name is Yorgos Dent. I am a 43-year-old family medicine practitioner in the great city of Kansas City.
Hey there, I'm all packed up for the first season of Love After Life. I should probably introduce myself. My name is Sloane Stark. I'm a professional athlete.
I'm Emily, pronoun she, her, 28. I am sending in this tape to hopefully be part of the show. I've been one of Anthea's biggest fans.
Hi, I'm Inks. I'm a model, a content creator, and technically an influencer, but mostly I'm someone who gets invited places.
My name is Dave Bishop. I am in my day job a biochemist, and for fun, I like to do some spoken word poetry and dabble in the arcane arts, creating magical elixirs.
I'm used to being the most interesting person in the room, and Theo feels like someone who wouldn't get bored, and that immediately caught my attention.
If I had dreamed 1,000 dreams, I never would have dreamed that this would be the one that came true.
I just want to find love. I'm looking for the one, and I got a good feeling about Anthea. I do. I just want to learn more about her.
Really would just love the chance to meet Anthea, and I think I would be, maybe, hopefully, a good partner to her.
If that sounds like something you're ready for, give me a call. We'll set something up.
Honey, I didn't come this far just to leave hungry.
Feel like this is a sign. And maybe it's finally time for me to open up a little bit and try to find love and make this dream come true.
What's up, gamers? I have to admit, this announcement's a little unusual. It's still your boy, Keats. But this time, I've got an announcement for one banging goth babe in particular. Anthea, I hear you've been looking for an immortal companion. Trust me, it doesn't take eyes of Hunter to find this beast. When I tell you that I'm the alpha you're looking for to sit next to you for the rest of your life, you're gonna see it when I come to rock your world.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Was your break good? Did you hydrate? Did you eat some
Piss
food?
girl.
Did you just stare into the void like myself?
I
Oh,
regret to
boy.
inform you that I did not hydrate. I instead died straight.
Oh,
No,
no,
Jen.
that's worse. Not
Jen.
straight.
Who
I
made
sentenced
everyone
you to
straight?
I threatened to call you straight.
I sentence you to lay 1,000 damn Daniel eggs.
Remember the time, Abby, that I threatened to call you straight?
I would have cried, actually. I would cry real tears. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I sat on a park bench and I stared at a sandwich and I thought about all the things that went wrong in my life.
Janie turned into a pigeon.
No, I turned into sad Keanu.
Sad Keanu. And then Keanu sat there too.
Yeah.
That was the other footprints next to you the whole time. It was just sad Keanu Reeves.
That's when Keanu carried you.
We all needed
exactly.
Keanu Reeves.
A little warm in this room.
God, listen, our patron saint, Keanu Reeves. If you come for our dogs, we will kill you. What's up, John Wick?
In a shellac, he will find you.
Sorry, my brain thought of like 4 other Keanu Reeves movies and could not make the joke happen. Go on without me. My brain's melting.
Hey, remember that time Keanu Reeves played an evil guy in a Shakespearean movie and his brother was Denzel Washington? What's up, much ado about nothing? Hey!
He built a time machine and a K, Strictly K. Anyway.
Remember that time he was in a rom-com set after World War II, A Walk in the Clouds? Me either. Let's go.
The rest of the stream, folks, vaguely remembering Keanu Reeves movies.
Obscure Keanu Reeves movies. Let's go. So when last we were together about 10 minutes ago, you guys had gotten a gaggle of lost souls. They trust you with their eternal lives. Their souls are safely in your hands. Right, Prophet? Nothing can go wrong. They're totally fine.
Just cue the doke stare from the serpent.
And then Prophet said no, and she left.
Fuck
So
them
Prophet had to
kids.
refresh their mind.
So the prophet will be back. They are having tech. She's having tech issues. Hey.
Hey.
Heyo.
Can you hear us now, prophet? No. So, while our prophet is figuring out how their ears work again, what's up, guys? What are you guys? What are the rest? How are the rest of you feeling about this turn?
There's a bit of insecurity in the way the serpent is kind of circling the back, because she would offer, I'll watch the back, make sure none of them run off. Of course, just very lackadaisical. But I think if you look closer, aka insight check, like there is an anxiety to the way she goes to clicking her hands against her blades, the way she's kind of pacing like a tiger in a zoo. There's some anxiety there, but she cannot name it. Perhaps she does not want to name it.
Yeah, if anybody wants to roll any kind of insight on your fellow travelers, feel free.
I'll do that.
Give me the insight, give me the outside, give me all of the sight.
Give me your
it's not
heart.
bad. I was preparing for it to be another 1. That would have been really fucking funny. That's a 13.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Serpent, go ahead and roll deception if you want to keep this.
5, and that's with the bless.
Wow. So yeah. So pagan and saint, you see this badly hidden anxiety underneath the wrappings of the serpent.
I rolled higher, but I think the saint is going to look at the pagan first and acknowledge the serpent and just say, this would be one of those opportunities, I think, where a kind word of reassurance could go a long way. And my words of reassurance have not been perceived as kind lately.
The pagan is going to look back at you, and you can see the hesitation and loathing and almost self-loathing in their eyes as they take a breath. If we are going to be incredibly fair about this, as we have promised to be, so far today, your words have either fallen on deaf ears or fallen on ears that do not care to listen. I suspect the serpent may be more open. And that's about as close to like a comforting gesture as you're going to get, Saint.
I will take that for what it is worth to you. Thank you for allowing me to try. And then I put a hand on your shoulder and go, you deal with the prophet, though. And I go to the serpent. Is something bothering you, serpent?
Oh, Your Holiness, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt the march. I imagine it's quite familiar. No, I'm fine.
I'm no stranger to pacing. I've worked with a lot of people, and I have a sense for when there's an anxiety, and yours is a bit palpable, my friend. I know where we are. I'm not going to say that things are all right.
You watch as the face contorts, confusion. She looks like she's trying to think up a lie, but finally her brow falters. Do you think she's upset with us?
I do. I don't fully blame her. We have not been unified in recent efforts. I do wish I knew the extent of it.
I thought I tried, though. The whole thing with Pluto. Sandy's United Front. I mentioned how many of us there were, and suddenly it's walk off into the hells without us.
Truly, it's not gone unnoticed, your efforts. I think of all of us, you have been the most efficient in guiding us through and leading us to safety.
If cloth could flush, it would, and she would hate it.
I think, and it is something I'm well versed in, but I think sometimes we simply have to accept that the things we say and the things we do aren't always going to be what people are looking for. The best we can do is our best, after all. I know it's no comfort to you, but a comfort to me is knowing that in the eyes of certain divinities, our effort is valued more than our result.
So you're saying there's value in the trying, even if it fails?
Yes. There's no guarantee we're going to succeed here after all, so all we can do is try.
She's going to give a very lost puppy look to the prophet, who I imagine just all these souls around them looks very powerful. Well, I'll redouble my efforts then. Thanks.
Thank you for hearing me out.
Don't get used to it.
I'll try not to.
And in the meantime, Prophet, as you survey your flock, I guess, you will hear the soft but distinct footsteps of the pagan kind of pitter-patter up behind you. You know we're not going to survive if we don't. We all need each other. And if there is something that holds you back from at least trusting in our senses of preservation enough to get us all to that river, I would know what it is, so that we can make sure that we all do.
Okay.
You don't have to trust us or like us. You just have to trust in our own desire to make it.
Well, I'm sure you want to make it through. It's written all over you. And you're trying very hard. It's a really great effort that you're doing.
Where is the disconnect? What is keeping you from leaning on us as you would have us lean on you?
I mean, you all don't need, I mean, you do need me.
We
But
need each other. We would not be where we are without the serpent or the saint, or you, the exile Eurydice. There is a reason, I think, and God knows the saint would lose his shit at hearing this coming from my mouth. There is a reason we were all put together. And I think even if we don't understand the reason or know the reason, God, I can feel his smugness from here. Even if we don't understand or know the reason, I think trusting it is our best hope of getting to that river. Tell him you said that, and I will throw you in the river. But
no, you can't throw me in the river.
From the
not
distance, do you feel something? I feel odd.
It's more to make a point. God, I can feel him smirking from here.
No, he won't know.
Did it get warmer in here?
Look, I'll give you all more of a chance than I've been giving you.
You'll work with us?
Yeah, it's just going to take a little while to build that trust.
Okay, I can live with that.
And in the meantime, we need to get more souls.
Well, I suppose it's something we should talk about with the other two. Yes? The P's and the S's?
Yeah, I guess so. But still, I need more. This isn't enough.
That's fine. You can well, okay. we can see about souls. First, let's get on the same page with the serpent and the saint, and then we'll talk about souls.
Okay, let me just are all of the souls that we collected so far, are they good where they are?
They're following you.
Okay.
They're little baby ducks. You guys have a little duckling tray of the team of
Yeah, and the serpent just behind them, like herding dog with those baby duckling videos, just very intense, and they're just beep, 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 beep.
And look at Eurydice and like, is this normal? Is this a thing that others have wound up with?
No, absolutely not. No, to be fair though, the last one to come through was Dante, who was an absolute dickhead and was more worried about his own sanctimonious fan fiction than actually, doing anything of value or help. So,
Well, you hear that, gang? We're doing better than a dickhead.
Not challenging.
Well, our new friends.
I feel like this is when the pagan and the prophet come walking up, and the pagan looks at the prophet and goes, "You know what? On the second thought, you want to split off the two of us."
So, do you want to find more souls, Prophet? Is that your goal?
Well, the more that I have, the more currency I have, right?
Yeah. That's true. Yes. I mean, the whole thing was and like you can find under the guise of doing what Pluto wanted you to do. That is something that definitely you can do. So if you would like to roll either survival or perception, feel free. Anybody else who would like to help with this, or you can see that. I guess you can see that the prophet has said, "I need more souls." In a totally calm, not weird way.
Yeah, Nightmare from Soul Calibur 2 ass.
No, souls! You know what? The servant's down for it.
Like in a tone of, you know what? I could use some more bags of chips.
I wish I had a free bag of souls. Ooh.
We know how souls feel about being currency.
Well, these are my friends, okay? I need more.
And really, isn't the treasure we find along the way friendship? You know what? The servant is totally buying into this.
Hey, Pagan, if you want to roll insight on these souls, go for it.
Yeah. Yes, please.
If I rolls a 25, by the way.
That's fucked. What a fucked up thing to roll for.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to guidance myself because I can.
And bless? I don't know what bless is. You're better at bless than I am.
So
bless
is the D4 to attacks and saves. Guidance is the D4 to skill checks.
That's right.
Unless you're in Inferno, then bless is whatever you feel like, man.
It's a total of 16 on insight.
You get the impression that they're called so much worse by people who actively torture them for their bad misdeeds in life. So they're kind of whatever about being called currency.
I don't know if it makes me feel better.
It's bad. It's bad all around, but it's like literally the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, they're we're nice to them, so it should be fine.
Look, I call them the treasure of friendship.
Exactly. That's good. True. I like that.
Look,
I feel there's like a clear discomfort with the saint with how cavalier we're being about the souls, but he also is trying to be a team player so bad.
He's trying so hard, bless his heart. Look, at the serpent sees a con man's like, "I'm down, let's do this." And the prophet's like, "No, I'm serious."
I don't know if it's the pagan or if it's just Jen that's uncomfortable with this.
So considering the prophet's history, does this seem just like normal, collecting a bunch of people to do something?
You go ahead and roll either history or insight.
Okay, I'm going to look at my sheet because it was a 13 on a dice, and you said history or insight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Insight is +8. So
21.
Okay, thank you for doing the math for me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that was that won't happen often. I'm not good at adding. I'm not good at easy math. With that insight, you have a flash of having many hands to help you. Like you are like the ruler of I had the word and now it's gone. Making other people do stuff.
Compound? Is that?
No, it's delegation.
The ruler of,
There's the word.
Yeah,
okay, the
you're
ruler
really
of all
good
of
at
you.
that. Yeah. And it's not even a matter of like you're just so used to getting what you want because you've been the CEO basically of something for so long. And I think the thing right now is the thing that feels foreign right now is that you have it in your waking life, you know what all of the different hands do. Like you're not unaware of what's happening in the machine that is your life. So right now you're like, well, you have to accumulate wealth because that's what you do. Like the more wealth you have, the more power you have. And if people are currency, that's wealth. But I think it's a little bit unsatisfying. It's like, okay, but what? Okay, so, but you also know that you have to spend wealth to continue. So right now you're probably a little bit like, okay, so once I accumulate it, what do I do with it? Especially because souls are a little bit more obvious than just a bag of coins.
Yeah, that's true.
So
and bigger.
And bigger. So right now, the thing that you probably are going through in your head and something that you have the thought that talking it over, it's like I think probably the prophet right now could find their way to start thinking about the rest of the party as like lieutenants or as like middle managers, which is the worst.
God.
I'm so sorry. Hate it. But having it as that advisory role, you know that Pluto said that there has been an influx of souls that do not belong here. Those are the souls that you currently have. Giving them to one of these devil guards would free up a path and make getting to the river easier. The more souls you get without handing them over, the more likely it is that you're going to draw attention and get attacked more. So there's that. And yeah, so there's lots of pros and cons. So
quick question. If the soul gets killed, does it go back to where it belongs?
You would know if a soul gets killed, then they actually go to where they are supposed to be. Yes. Which wouldn't be this level of hell.
But do we get credit for it?
I don't think you want to get credit for it. You guys can't get credit for it. You don't work here.
No, I mean, not like
walking into Walmart and man in the cashier. That's the vibe.
I got
like,
3 expired coupons.
That's what I mean. We're supposed to hand them over. Does that count as handing them over?
Yeah, I would say that would count as handing them over. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting them out of this level of hell. Yes, that would count.
Okay. So if we get attacked and they all get killed and we don't, then we've done our job.
Do you share this thought process with the rest of your team?
Yes, quietly, so that the
Don't tell the others if they die.
Yeah, quietly. I don't want them to know that we don't care about them.
We shit.
we are a house divided on the worth of a soul in this house. And the serpent and the prophet are like, yeah, fuck him, and me and the pagan are like, fuck him.
And here's the thing: the pagan's so annoyed about like today's been a day of, oh fuck you, I hate that you're right about the saint, and I love it. I love this.
We're one and the same, you and I, pagan. We have certain values we want to uphold.
Oh, I wish I could die here.
Look, you and I just have to play along for a little bit here. Everything is in the service of getting to the river. If that means we have to, I look over at the prophet and the serpent, I assume high-fiving. And then I just like look back to you and go, if we have to indulge in the machinations of insane people for a moment, we can at least keep our hands clean doing so.
Meanwhile, the serpent and the prophet are like...
I kind of look at that 5 and I'm like, I bet that would make for a really interesting Eiffel Tower. Anyway.
I'm not going to ask what that is.
I think I broke Abby.
Right. You and I both believe in and have a hope in higher powers and afterlives and things of that nature, and we're just going to have to turn that part of our brain off for a minute so that we can be a unit.
Just because yours has a more popular fandom.
I'm meeting you where you're at. I'm acknowledging the legitimacy in your mind of your faith. Do not push me further.
So, I mean, what's the difference between what I said and what we were going to do? What you all planned on doing?
I think the serpent is just definitely...
with you.
Of course. Yeah, the serpent's like, look, come on. They're already in hell. We just gotta let them go. Do their own thing. It'll be fine.
What were you going to do? Like, take their hands and walk them across the river with you?
I have no horse in this race, prophet. Everything that my goal is the same as yours. We're getting to the river, and if we are going to have the souls to do so, if we have a plan for them, I am following your lead on this one.
I don't trust you, but okay.
You have no choice but to. Quite frankly, I have no choice but to trust you.
Okay. Yeah, you say what you want to say.
Like I said, we don't have to trust each other, just that we all want to get to the same place.
Precisely.
Frankly, the path of least resistance is the way you're proposing, so I'm in.
And have no worry, we won't lose a single soul aboard this glorious ship that we call our relationships. Onwards.
That was disgusting.
I know. Look, I did a paganism and I'm feeling it.
Listen, no one's saying we have to be best friends day one, but you're pushing it.
But no, the serpent kind of is just patrolling much like a herding dog. Like, yes, we are drawing attention, but you're going to have to meet my fangs if you want to take these souls. They're going across the river, so far as I'm concerned.
Amazing. So, as all this is being discussed and thought of, Prophet, you do see other groups. It's less souls, but you do spot other rogue souls that could be maybe introduced to the group if you would like.
Yes.
Perfect. Cool. So you guys are heading there. Serpent, there is the soul that is staying close to the prophet, I would like for you to roll perception or insight with advantage.
All right, let's do perception with advantage then. All right, that's a 13. That's an 18. I'll take that one.
Perfect. He looks very familiar. And you think back in Kanto 2, Blackwell, our serpent, met a soul who asked a favor of him. Her name was Anastasia, and asked for you to find her brother and tell him that she forgives him.
Oh no, I'm really going to lay down my life for these souls. It's not just letting them wander by and generally making sure they're okay, but the servant realizes, oh, I can't be heartless about this. She's just going to her dog attitude continues till she's right next to Anastasia's brother.
Mm-hmm.
She's just going to whisper, I think before even they notice that she's there. Hey.
Hello. Yes?
You seem to be looking at me a lot. You want to talk about it? Fight about it? Work off some tension enough somewhere else?
I'm sorry, I keep thinking you look familiar, but you don't, and you do, and you remind me of my life.
Whew. What a life you must have had then if I'm a reminder. My apologies. You remind me of someone too. Do you have a sister?
Yes, I do. I pray to the gods that she's not here.
Those bandages, they stay neutral. There's the faintest little twitch at the side of her mouth before she forces it into a neutral. She's here. And she actually reaches out and just puts a hand on this soul. I don't know how long it's been since I saw her, but she thinks of you. She continues to think of you. She asked me to pass a message along if I ever saw you in my travels.
I imagine it's a very angry message.
She forgives you. She wants you safe. She wants you whole.
And this soul, those words almost reverberate through him. And he stops. He's frozen.
Oh yeah, the group just shuffles on.
How could she ever forgive me?
The serpent, her gaze, she briefly looks over her shoulder. I think the outcast is somewhere also circling in that, almost like twin serpents. They say that the blood of the covenant is thicker than that of the womb. But gods, the saint must be dancing at this point. There's something special about family. You're not obliged to forgive them. We never are. They can do terrible things to you. But we are bound by blood one way or another. And you will always have that. And she wants to see the best in your shared blood. But little of it remains in a place like this.
Thank you. It pains me to know that she is here, but we were not believers, so that would be a reason.
And I was fond of shellfish. That's why I'm here. Not really, of course. And she winks.
What a wild reason to go to hell. Oh God. Abby, you may go ahead and add a divine inspiration.
Let's go, baby.
And you can mark an Infernal Chronicle as completed on your character sheet. You have done the task that was given to Blackwell and passed along 3 more contos to you.
It's an honor. Thank you, fellow servants, for making this possible. She lingers with this soul for a little bit and thinks about all the wrongs, all the fights, all the squabbles that have gone on between her and her sibling. Yes, we choose blood, but go ahead.
No, you go.
Maybe I ought to start forging more of a covenant than just blood with my sibling, show that I'm worthy. And before I take my hand off the soul's shoulder, I say, with your sister, Anna, forge a covenant with her that's more than just the blood of your womb.
I'll certainly try to find her if I can. I don't know if I can ever go back there, but I wasn't supposed to be here either, so maybe.
You have my word. You and all these souls with us, you will make it across the river and out of here. You have my word.
Thank you.
Right. And she's going to peel away and not really say anything to the outcast, just walking along, kicking a rock. But there's that little invisible string between the two of them. We are tied, for better or for worse.
Yes, your sister kind of elbow bumps you in quiet. No words.
Hey, how long do you think if we kick this rock, it'll turn into a sphere?
Again, I don't... Are we sure it's a rock? It could be bones.
Could be a knucklebone, that's true. How long will it take for a knucklebone, then?
I don't know.
Want to find out?
Yeah.
Twin smiles. We're just going to kick the rock between us while we take watch.
As you are walking, you find more souls. Prophet, go ahead and roll me another persuasion or deception on this next group of souls to bring in to the group.
Okay, so let me do my math. That is 12 plus 10.
So 22.
22, yes.
Yeah, you continue to, like, especially because there's a group of people. Somebody go ahead, I don't care who it is, somebody go ahead and roll me a d10 to see how many souls it is.
Okay.
I'll roll my vampire dice. You go first.
3.
3 souls. Perfect. So you get an additional, so you're up to 10 souls just like wandering with you.
DM question. In the grand scheme of things, is that a lot or a little or medium?
I mean, you don't see big herds of anybody traveling around that aren't part of the punished.
Heard, Jeff.
We didn't get an idea of how many souls we had to find, right? It was just find a
just help. Yeah, just clear out the
riffraff.
The ruckus. The riffraff. Get him out of here. Bouncers.
Bouncers.
So basically I have an entourage.
Yes. For sure. Perfect. All right. So Jen, if you could you go ahead and roll me a d10 to see what other encounters you might come across?
Oh, I sure can. That was cocked. That is a 5.
A 5. Great. Somebody Grant, go ahead and roll me 2d4.
A 3 and a 3. Total of 6.
6. As another group of followers join the crew, and you see the serpent and the exile kicking something together to make it very cool looking. They're very focused in on that. You see, you have gotten the attention of 6 guardian devils.
Oh, that's a lot of
as they
guardian
come
devils.
forward to come figure out what's going on with this. They're not coming in as hot.
Real quick question. How much notice do we have of them coming toward us?
They are making it very obvious. So you do have, and they're also not coming in like with weapons drawn, ready to attack. They look like they're like, something fishy's going around here. You get the impression that they might have gotten heads up from their boss.
Okay. Real quick question, because I'm a fool who can't remember anything. Who's our party face?
Who's the face? Unfortunately, it's the prophet.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and drop an enhance ability on the prophet for charisma in case she needs to do any kind of perhaps persuasion checks as such. And I will also drop a guide. Is enhance ability concentration? Let's find out. Please hold. Okay, and is guidance concentration? Find out. It is. Okay, great. Enhance ability only. Get fucked. But yes, you can have enhance ability targeting charisma. Which basically just gives you advantage on charisma checks. So when you inevitably roll to lie or persuade, take advantage.
Okay.
Nobody else talk.
Okay, that felt targeted, but okay.
They were saying it to me. I have the high charisma score, but the prophet's in the lead right now.
Prophet, hey, JD, if you would like to pull the curtain, the veil on what your charisma score is, it's fucking bonkers.
Let's see what my charisma score is.
I forgot.
It is. I know it's on here.
Yeah, it's like 22.
Yeah, it is. It's 22.
Jesus
yeah.
Christmas. What's your fucking class? I forget.
It's a warlock, but also so there's some really good rolling.
Say less,
and
fam.
also,
I get it now.
Yeah, they're a warlock. Perfect. Okay. So you all see these 6 guardian devils coming forward, and the leader says, "Oh, hello. It appears you have been shepherding some souls for our Lord Pluto. if you'd be so kind as to hand them over so we could get them to their correct place.
I can't. Well, you see, the more we have, the more we draw in, and they see me with this big group, and they're like, "Oh, well, this person can, help us." So I want more. I want to gather more, and I need to have several to gather more.
Several.
Well, 10. I need at least 10 to gather more.
And about what is the number you're looking at before you can offload some of those so we can clear out our level?
You really shouldn't worry about them being offloaded. They're going to be offloaded probably pretty soon. Because,
Go ahead and
with
roll
a group
me.
this big, we're drawing in, attention.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion or deception.
With advantage.
Okay.
With advantage.
Come on, dice roller. You know you love me and you want to give me a really good number. Okay, the first is a 15 on the dice, and the second is a 17 on the dice. I'm really scared for my later rolls because I've been doing really well tonight.
Amazing.
So that's 27.
This devil looks you over, looks the group over. That's fair enough. We'll keep our distance then. And allow you to gather your flock. But don't you worry, we'll be back to help with the offloading.
Thanks. I really appreciate it, actually. You're all doing a great job, by the way.
Oh, thank you. We actually don't get a lot of compliments here. The Pluto is not known for being like very supportive or giving like positive feedback. It's mostly just hit them harder and why aren't you having the rocks crush them more?
Hey, Janie, I got an idea. What if we upsell these devils on how great of a leader you are? The serpent,
How can
are
we
you
get
okay with that?
into a 2014 Toyota Corolla?
The serpent slithers up to you, puts an arm on your shoulder. God, yeah, that Pluto, right? Man, I am telling you, ever since I started gathering souls with the prophet, I was just like you, crushing rocks, dealing with souls. Boring, right? I've never been more engaged since. Look at this rock. Used to be square. I've gotten to craft it into something beautiful, unique, definitely not mind-numbing. All thanks to the prophet. See?
I would like you to roll me persuasion or deception. Don't have to tell me which. I will allow the prophet to give you the help action.
Okay.
If they wish.
Yes.
Cool. So you got to help from that.
I have really good persuasion. I feel pretty good about this. As long as I don't roll a 1, I'm fine.
It's fine. You're rolling with advantage.
Yep. All right, that was a 2. So thanks, dice, for listening to me. All right, that is an 18 plus 13.
Jesus fuck, 31.
Wow.
Yep.
They look at you and go, well, you made that rock from a square to a circle?
I did. You there, and I point to this guy with scars. This make a great false eye. You could paint it. Prophet gives you paid time off. Just saying, PTO. Pretty nice. Does Pluto give you that? I bet he calls it Pluto time off.
No, we don't get time off. We do when we are killed and then brought back and regenerated. That's kind of our downtime.
Oh, I give them all a little time off every day.
You know, I'd be willing to give them some of my PTO, and I wink at the prophet.
Yeah, I think you've earned it for now. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, don't worry about these souls. We'll get them moved, get them processed, and she's gonna hand over the rock. Falsi, free. You know, employer to employee.
Wow. Thank you very much. So what can we do to help you be more successful in getting these souls together?
If you happen to like sniff some out, just make yourself seen before we approach. That'll scare them, and then we'll be like, they're over there, and they'll have to come with us.
Right. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. So subterfuge. We will absolutely. We'll be like, oh, we're scary. Oh no. So then they'll be like, oh yeah, we need to go. Got it.
You know what they say? Boss makes a gold coin. You make a time. That's why you steal souls on company time.
I rolled for the souls to see if they're paying attention to any of this shit, and I rolled a nat one. So good luck. the other damn souls were just like, yeah, pay time off, guys. It's good here. This is not any kind of look at this. Honestly, this terrible dice has rolled nothing but nat ones. You're in jail now. Okay. Funny, but no.
You're getting an upgrade.
Yikes. So this leader devil goes, all right, chaps, let's go. We're all going to make ourselves scarce. We've got some boulder pushers to torment and torture, as that is our jobs. But we wanted to take a little break and step away and see what was going on. But you've got this well in hand. So I will go ahead and thank you very much. And we will follow up with you at a later date. All hail Pluto.
We'll circle back. Yeah, hail Pluto.
Glue Legos to their feet.
A what? Stegos?
You know what you could do? There's these little dice that are shaped like triangles. Just spread them out a little, and then when they take a step, they'll step on it, and it hurts a lot.
That sounds excruciating. If only these souls had corporeal bodies that could feel things besides psychic pain.
Well, take some of your PTO, make some. Who knows? Might engage.
You're right. I should take up the hobby of dice making. It is actual hell. Resin, it is hotter than the fires of hell.
And don't wear a mask when you do it.
Terrible.
The demons wink at the camera.
Hey. Our Lord and Savior smoking glue guns. Let's go. And so you see these devils all go their separate ways. A few of them do go back to the tormented souls that they are supposed to be torturing, which are the ones pushing the boulders and blocking the way, but that is quite a ways away. And the other three, so half of them go to do their actual job, and the other three start scouting and kind of flying around to see what other damn souls they can maybe corral your way to keep the group growing, so you have more and more souls. All right, as you go, how are the pagan and the saint doing with this change?
I feel like we're sucking it up.
There's definitely a a certain level of just like we've gotten the group together and that was our goal,
Let's not
And-
disrupt this extremely delicate balance that we've got going on.
Right. So I think it's very much so more of the same when we're just kind of looking at each other. And I mean the same probably says it very hushed tones away from the group and such. Just kind of pinching his eyes and just being I am glad we are heading in the same direction. This is difficult.
What an adventure where we can be proud of making sure that we are all facing the same way.
All we have to do is get to the river and then cross the river and go deeper and
say
deeper.
that. Now that you've said that, it's going to become so much more complicated.
I don't see how it possibly could. It's been such smooth sailing to this point. I'm being sarcastic.
Same, but you said it out loud.
Oh. Should we pray about it?
No. Tell you what, you pray about it and I'll point and laugh.
What would your methodology be, out of curiosity? How did you commune on Earth?
It was more... I suppose prayer is a ritual in and of itself, but our rituals were more symbolic.
How so?
Okay, there was a little bit of sacrifice.
Friend, I don't know what you know about my religion, but we are no strangers to that practice ourselves.
Yeah, didn't your god once point at someone and say, "Hey, kill your son"?
Yeah, but took it back.
I don't know that that's well. Okay, look. Every now and then, there's a deer, or a goat, or occasionally a person. But listen, it's all for a good cause. We Fuck you.
There's a virus going around.
Oh no.
Listen, Pagan, far be it from me to tell you how to live your life. We wound up in the same place. But I can say, though we may not sacrifice living things anymore, there are sacrifices asked of Christians. What difference is there between a goat and time, a goat and energy?
Well, you can use time cooking a goat, but you can't cook time with a goat. Get it? Because time is an herb too.
You're funnier than I thought you would be.
And your sense of humor is not quite as horrible as I thought it would be.
It's evolving.
Very slow.
I'm trying my best here. Speaking of trying our best, we should probably
Evolution, believe in evolution.
Oh, listen, we don't have time to unpack all of that, but you're right.
This is what happens when you put two ex-Mormons in a call together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is just like
We
scenario just
So what stake are you from? Anyway. Speaking of time and energy and the like, we should probably participate in this soul hunting excavation, or they're going to think we can't be trusted.
I mean, yeah, I suppose. It's better than where they were going.
The prophet can't hear you, but it's not that you can't be trusted, it's that you're incompetent.
Yeah. There you go.
We'll say the serpent is now. Oh, serpent's now carousing with the souls. Definitely some friendly conversation, some elbow bumping. It looks genuine.
Meanwhile, the pagan is fucking breaking out into hives, having to agree with the saint.
We're all having different days in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to reconcile some of my own beliefs here today, Pagan. The hives were shared.
Yep. You've had to admit that evolution is real. Get fucked.
I did not do any such thing.
And I think with all of these quandaries in mind, I think that's a great place to pause.
We killed it.
You killed something. You killed two.
We killed something.
Yeah.
Who demons? Some beef.
You listen. We cooked that beef. We started a cult for reals. We have an MLM. It's all good. It's all fine. Everything's fine in hell.
If you collect a certain amount of souls and bring it up to me, you know the savings really.
Yeah, this is fully a pyramid. Everything's a pyramid if you try hard enough. A
funnel of hell. No, sir. It's a pyramid.
A pyramid of hell.
It's an upside down pyramid.
The prophet's just turning us all into used car salesmen. Oh my god.
We're selling essential oils.
Oh, essential oils in hell. It's bad here. It all smells like sulfur.
They all smell like frankincense. Anyway, you like get me out of this
murder.
Judith.
No. I will. So speaking of our Lord and Savior smoking glue guns, we will be rating them. But before we do that, I would like everybody to say your name, say where we can find you, say what's going on in your life. We're going to start with Jen, and then you can popcorn to whoever you want. Jen, what you got going on?
Oh God, don't perceive me. Hi, friends. I have been Jen. I have been playing your very grumpy, very salty pagan. I can be found on the internet at Jenburb, and also various places. I mostly hang out on Blue Sky and Discord. Come hang out with me. I like to send pictures of cats, or as I call them, pussy pics. I will let Grant talk about what we've got going on at Game Master Monday, because Grant is Mr. Monday himself. So I will actually popcorn it over to Grant so Mr. Monday can talk about Game Master Monday.
Like a Pokemon character. Hi, I'm Grant. I am the producer over at Game Master Monday. We've got a really cool live show going on right now called Love After Life. Maybe you saw the really sexy promo for it earlier. Where we're heading into the final two episodes of Love After Life. It streams Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's our final three. Abby's on it. She's playing just the worst guy.
What's up, gamers?
A lot of that. No, but it's gonna be great. Our last two episodes, we've got our co-producer Taz running I Want Your Bite in this reality dating TTRPG competition and program while raising funds for Planned Parenthood. I understand the last two episodes are the spiciest. So if you want to see Abby flirt, or if you want to see that happen, or you just want to donate to a good cause, stop on by on Wednesdays, and then we'll be a podcast for a while. The podcast is going to do a new one shot and a new system with a new cast every episode. We come back on March 23rd with two soup flavored episodes GM'd by our very own Zoop machine, Supriya Zoop, and then we'll be doing that for a while. So, I mean, the best place to learn about all things Game Master Monday is to follow us on socials, baby. You can follow us on Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And I'm going to popcorn it to Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I was Prophet. And also could sell you a used car or some oils or some whatever they sell. I don't know. They sell everything. Tupperware. I also like to run games for people. I like to play games. So if you'd like me to run a game or play a game for you, just pretend like my name is here. Just look for Janie and bring two friends. And eventually I'll sign.
That had a real like for a good time call energy to it, and I'm about it.
Let's go. Just call Janie and bring some friends. Make it a party. Amazing. Thank you to my amazing Kanto 5 cast. We will be back in 2 weeks.
Wait.
Abby.
What about Abby?
No, Abby doesn't get the popcorn. Just kidding. Tell me that.
Yeah, I was going to give Abby the popcorn.
We talked so much about Abby that I forgot that Abby has other things. Abby, Keats, what's up, baby?
Throws up and cries and screams at being perceived. Yet, I'm Abby. I'm your local indigenous nerd. You find me on most places at Enough of Abby, where I do cultural consulting, I do sensitivity reading, but more importantly, I'm playing amazing games with amazing folks just like these. You should check out all the things that they do. But if you want to see more of me, you can check me out. Oh my God, I hit my mic. March 17th, I'm going to be running Coyote and Crow on the Pocket Drop Pub for Not Our Native Daughters. We're going to be fundraising to help fund for missing and murdered Indigenous people organizations, and you can watch me get tormented by my players. It is a very dene adventure. Hagone. Take it away, Eli.
For real,
the chat is yelling at me to also tell you that Abby's going to be in a thing called Rat City this May.
Learn more about that on all the socials.
Follow my socials.
Yeah, I just put the socials in the Twitch stream. Just go for it, guys. Follow everybody. Y'all are crazy, talented people. Follow them all. There's not enough hours in the day for all the cool shit that all our cool friends make. So quit your job. Only watch AP stuff.
Yeah.
Forget it. This is our life now. Yes. Follow all these amazing people. Support everybody, especially Love After Life right now, raising money for such a fucking important purpose. We gotta support Planned Parenthood. It's bad across the board, and this is an amazingly worthy cause. Also, shout out to Women's Month. What's up, baby? Love my ladies. Let's go.
I love women. I respect them. Shout out to women.
Yeah. Gamers. I can't do the Keats voice as well as Abby can do. So it's weird, real Bart Simpson vibes, and it's very funny, and I like it a lot. So we will be back in hell in 2 weeks. In the meantime, check out next Tuesday, we will be releasing the second episode of Centrifuge, which is our playtest of Rocket Club, a brand new game that is currently in public playtesting by our very own M. Hubbard, amazing game designer. It is being produced by Evil Hat Productions. We are so excited. So if you would like to play test it, please check it out. And you just get to watch us, myself, and a few other founders be real knuckleheads as middle school Rocket Club enthusiasts. And we have roller skates, and it's a lot of fun. We're a problem, and it's very silly. So check us out. It's a real different vibe than this literal hell. So definitely follow us on all the socials, get in our Discord for even more with all these amazing people. It's such a good time. It's so joyful. We're very silly over there. So come join us and hang out. We would love to have you. I think that is everything on our end. I'm going to send us out, and then I'm going to send us over to Smoking Glue Guns. So stick around and please support her. She's the best. I can't even, her dice are great, and her GMing is even better. So in the meantime, we will see you next Tuesday. We'll see you in hell. And I love you guys very much. So I guess goodbye. Bye, everybody.
Toodles.
Go piss, girl.
Yeah.